Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Jimmy, how's our sight? How's our sound? We got our favorite #1 theme music playing. And let's see what we got here. Nate from Michigan, Baldy Lake. JT Ungated. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Drama, Argent, Stephanie Mills, the baby. She's my daughter. Holy Bonkers, my man, Mr. Pickles Publishing from Texas. Everybody shout out where you're from. Let's get you recognized properly. All right, I got the happy birthdays coming in for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is my birthday today. I am at the ripe old age of 51. All right. So Nate is from Michigan. Mr. Pickles is from Texas. Ayana is from New Jersey. Arjun Raja is from Maryland. Baldy Lakes, come back to Florida, honey. We miss you. Oscar Cordero from Costa Rica. Nate Ricks is 53. Mr. Pickles Publishing, level 51. Nate Ricks is from Vegas. And JT Ungated is from upstate New York. All right, guys. Thank you for joining, and we're about to get started. This is what to sell on Amazon. I'm Horace. Let's go. All right, let me just make an adjustment here. Okay. So let me know if you can still hear me, because I just made an adjustment. I don't want to monitor it right now because that gets on my nerves, but somebody out there, make sure you let me know if you can hear me. Okay, Nick says good. My Uncle Carnell says happy birthday. I got family out here, the baby, my Uncle Carnell. Okay, everything's good. All right, let's get going here. Okay, everybody. This is what to sell on Amazon. My name is Horace, also known as La Machine. And if this is your first time out here by chance, or if you happen to be watching the replay later and you want to learn how to sell on Amazon, particularly if you're a newbie, you're going to want to subscribe to the channel right now and hit the bell notification so that you can be notified. At this point, we are still publishing four videos per week for your benefit. And we tend to focus a lot on ungated products. So we're going to be sourcing together for both online and retail. Okay, so the products that we find together, they may be for online primarily. That's what we're looking at, but there will be some retail arbitrage going on as well, possibly. So just be ready. Wherever we can make money, that's where we're going to make money. Again, it is my birthday, and guess where I'm at? I'm not out partying. I'm not out in them streets. I'm not shaking my thing at the club. I'm where I love to be, and that's with you. Okay? Because you have to do today what others don't to have tomorrow what others won't. We are the working class hustlers of America, and this is what we do, even on our birthdays. Money never sleeps. Newbies, if you have any questions, you have a choice. You can hold those until the end and we can have a Q&A, or you can ask whenever you want. And one of us, either myself or one of the working class hustlers, will probably answer you, and that will go on in chat as we're sourcing. And I'm kind of conducting that. If it's really important, one of my moderators will probably let me know if it's urgent. Also, newbies, you just hit the jackpot. If you are a newbie, you just hit the jackpot, because when you come live with us, you know what we do? We find real products that you can sell right now, today. We put the links that you're going to need, both the link to the product on Amazon as well as the link to the sourcing site. We put them down in the chat. So, like I said, you just hit the jackpot. If you're a newbie, you've watched enough videos that talk about theory and talk about what you could do and talk about the possibilities. Around here, we talk all that, then we roll up our sleeves and you leave with something in your hands, okay? They don't call me La Machine for nothing. We're having a giveaway, so watch the Working Class Robot. The Working Class Robot will be putting things out there. Hold on, let me make an adjustment here if I can. Maybe not. Hey! My Uncle Derek is out here. Love you, baby. Man, it's a family affair. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. That makes me feel good. Thank you. Thank you, Wig City. Another happy birthday. Thank you to everyone. Your wishes, your well wishes for me. I love it. I just absolutely love it. But watch that Working Class Robot. He'll be putting messages out there. If you're interested in the raffle, we're giving away the latest Ungated leads list. And knowing me, I'm probably going to give you something extra, but we do have a leads list. It's in beta. We've got a handful of people that are in it. If you're interested, get connected with me, and we'll get you going at the discounted rate before it actually changes. Looks like we got a question. The shark tooth kit, I was ungated when it arrived and scanned it. I was restricted. Okay, that does happen. Unfortunately, that's just part of it. Now, here's your options with that. What you can do is either return it. That's not a big deal nowadays. If you want to return it, keep the box that it came in. You'll be able to give it back. Or what you could do is you could sell it on Mercari. You could sell it if you happen to have an eBay account or something like that. It's up to you. If money is an issue, if time is of the essence, just return it. But anybody that's doing arbitrage and has done it for any length of time will tell you that is going to happen from time to time. And guess what? It happens to me too. And you know what? One more thing on that I don't talk about enough. When I find a product and I'm going to move on it, going to buy it, what I usually do is go ahead and create the listing right then and there and create a shipment. Now, I don't go through all of the steps and finalize the shipment, but I go through the first stage of creating a shipment to see if it's going to allow me that. That doesn't guarantee things, okay? But I have caught products where it said I was ungated, and then when I created the listing and went to actually create a shipment and add at the stage where you're adding the number of units, that's where it caught me. So that's another little thing, an added step that you can do, because it's frustrating. I'm sorry about that. I know how that feels. I got products. Give you an example. In my storage right now is some Pyrex that I was approved for. And I mean, I had a super deal, bought a ton of it. And by the time it got there, I was gated in it. Never did. Even to this day, I started doing arbitrage in 2017. And still to this day, I'm not approved in Pyrex. And I've given some away. And the rest is still just sitting there. So it happens to me too. We do have super chats going on now, so if there's anyone that wants to donate a little bit, it can be $1, it can be $2, whatever it is. If you want to give back, you're more than welcome to, and the working class hustlers would certainly appreciate it. Let's get into a little bit of the motivation before we go any further. This is what we do, hustlers, as our ritual. Repeat after me. Good things are supposed to happen to me. Say it again. Good things are supposed to happen to me. That is our mindset. That is our mantra. And that is how we approach this thing that we call selling on Amazon. And it's not over until you win. And the motivation isn't over yet. Read this. The person who says it cannot be done should not interrupt the person who is doing it. The person who says it cannot be done. How many of you hear that? The person who says it cannot be done should not interrupt the person who is doing it. That's a Chinese proverb that comes to us today from lovely Miss Sheila. Thank you for that. And let's see what else we got to cover before we get into this. Just a couple of fun things. If you are a newbie, and yes, we focus on newbies, and you're interested in taking a very basic course, let's see if I can find that just to show it to you real quick. We do have a basic course out there that you can find on a site called Udemy. Go to udemy.com, type in what to sell on Amazon. It took me a long time to come up with that title. And it's a 12 module course. It's not much, $19.99 here. You know what? Let me turn on my, let me see if I can find my, okay, I guess I can't find it. I'll look for that in a minute. I want to highlight my cursor as we go along so you can follow along with me better. But that course will teach you everything if you're really, really green, okay? Now, of course, we've got over 200 videos on the channel, but if you want everything all together that walks you step by step and gets you to an end result, you're welcome to that. What else we got going on here? Before I forget, we have merchandise now, just in case you would like to represent the love as a working class hustler. The robot will give you the link to that. We got t-shirts, we got sweatshirts, and we got mugs, and we got two different logos. We got the one fist, we got the three fists. Yo, it's going on, baby. And this store is a little basic right now. We haven't had the time to really get into that. We'll get into it later. But there is merch out there if you're interested. If you hang around long enough, you might win one. You know, we always having some sort of raffle, always giving away. Oh, and don't forget, the robot is also telling you about the free lightning course, parts 1 and 2. Remember, hustlers, how do we find our leads? We find our leads using the software, Tactical Arbitrage. That software, if you really want to be able to navigate it, get through it, and be able to use it to find the leads, the same leads that I give away to you, this is the software that I use, the same software that helps me do the kind of numbers that I do, and we're going to look at that in a moment. But to really know how to use it, especially to be able to get the most out of your 10-day free trial, here's what you need to do. You need to know how to set up a search. And then once you figure out how to set up the search based on your criteria, the next thing you need to do is know what sites. Over 900 sites mean nothing if you don't know which sites to go to, which categories to look in, particularly if you're gated for a lot of things. So the Lightning course, parts 1 and 2, will get you straight. Part 2 will lead you to the free bulk list so that you don't even have to type in anything except, upload, done. Okay. Let's see now. So for newbies, remember, you're here right now for two things, really. You're here to get products and you're here to understand what is possible. But remember, you're getting that possibility from a lot of content creators. When you're done, when the content creator is done telling you what's possible, the next question you got to ask is, all right, he told me what was possible. Now, what did I walk away with? So let me go ahead and get the show you what's possible part out of the way. So what we're going to do, let me set my screen up. We're going to look at my Seller Central account. So let me get in there real quick. Just hold tight because I got to get logged in. All right, we'll hit that, and then tell you what else we're gonna do. I'm gonna cut over to chat before I go any further, just to make sure I'm not missing what the family is talking about. Okay, I see some conversations going on. Nate says, let's do grocery. You know what? I'll be honest with you, grocery wasn't on my list today. So if we're going to do grocery, I don't have a search going in grocery. So what we'll do is we'll go into my always be scanning. I'll show you how to filter that down. Oh, look it. We got here. We got 22 viewers. We got 19 likes. We're doing great. So if you have not hit the thumbs up, the like button, do that for the Working Class Hustlers, because what that does is it helps with the algorithm, and that'll get this channel out to more people. So let's see now. Let's get over into my account. Just got to make a quick adjustment. Good. Okay, hustlers. So now we are in my account, and as you can see, today is October the 24th, my birthday, and today we have had, what do we have today? 18 sales for $356.85. And if we look over the past week, 99 units sold, $3,641.52. And over the last 15 days, 236 units sold, $7,568.06. And over the last running 30 days. So if you take today, go back 30 days, 552 units sold, $15,222.38. But there's always a but, right? That's not what I get to keep. I wish I got to keep $15,222.38. A lot of hustlers want to know, okay, Horace, what do you get to keep? Now, for that, we're going to move over to my software called Inventory Lab. We're going to make a quick adjustment to that. Hustlers, I love Inventory Lab because Inventory Lab makes you look at what's really going on. You see this over here? This is all your expenses. Now watch what we're going to do here. We're going to go quarterly. We're going to look at the fourth quarter because that's where we're at. There's only 1 month in there so far. Now look at, so far, remember, we just looked at the running 30-day total. So if you took today and you went back 30 days, this is dealing with what has been sold in the month of October, right? So in the month of October, we've sold $12,325.10. And what did we profit out of that? So far in what we get to keep, or more accurately, what we get to pay taxes on, would be somewhere in the area of $2,576.75. Let's see, what would 10% of that be? About 1233, double that, 24. So this is somewhere around maybe a little bit more than 20% we're looking at right now. And that gives the newbies, especially the newbies, a realistic idea of what you get to keep. Remember, this is business. This is business. So it's great to look at those gross numbers. Oh, 15,000, 16,000. The hustlers have seen me doing 20,000, 23,000. But what do we get to keep? All right. Because look at, you got cost of goods. You got selling fees. You got FBA transaction fees. You got the cost of getting this inventory into the warehouses. You got your refunds. And you got other expenses. See? This is a business, guys. You ain't hustling on the street. Okay? So, now that we got your possibilities out of the way, now we're going to get to the part where we make it happen, right? And before we do that, I'm going to cut over to my chat real quick and just to make, so Nate is asking, what is the cost for Inventory Lab? That cost me $99. Oh no, that's a lie. Inventory Lab cost me something like $56 a month, something like that. Hold on, let me look at that. Yeah, look it. It cost me $49 a month. Okay. And honestly, that's pretty reasonable. Yes, I do use a repricer. I use a repricer called aura.com. Okay. That's at my point, at my level of the game, I needed it. You'll know when you need a repricer because you just simply will not be able to keep up with repricing by hand. Okay. Initially, you can go out there and constantly look at your listings and figure out what you need to do as far as changing your prices. When that gets too much, I use aura.com, and there you can see it. It is actually goaura.com. I think I have a link down in the description. If you want to support the channel, you can use that link. Won't cost you anything extra, but they will give me a little bit of a commission. So let's see what else we got to cover here. Okay, one more thing for anybody that's new here. One more thing, and it's very important. Guys, you do not have to know everything. You come to this channel, this is not the channel where we worry, where we fret, where we make things difficult, where there's always some obstacle to keep us from moving forward. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. We make mistakes, right? Because we've read the books and we've did all the affirmations and we know that we learn from our mistakes. So what we're not going to do is all those affirmations and all those books and then turn around when it's time to actually do it, act like we can't make a mistake. No. That's not how we do it here. So don't get yourself all worked up thinking you got to know everything. You ain't going to know everything. But I'm here to tell you and show you I don't know everything, and you see the kind of numbers that I'm getting while working a full-time job as a truck driver with overtime, and I run my own Amazon business, and I put out 4 videos a week, and I have a house, I got kids. I don't want to hear your excuses. I don't want to hear it. So there you have it. All right, so here's what we're gonna do now. Now we're gonna go out to the software Tactical Arbitrage so that we can get busy. And here's the reason why. We're at 27 minutes into this live stream, and we're going to keep it at a hard hour. So now we got 30 minutes to get to work. And most of the hustlers know you keep me longer anyway. Yes, Baldy Lake says, take your time and do baby steps. See, Baldy Lake's, he about to get me started here because see, I get to preaching, ranting and raving. Baldy, I'm not going to let you do it. I'm not going to let you get me going because you know, once I get going, I get to hollering. I'm not going to, you know what? I'm going to shut up and I'm going to just keep on going so we can do what we came here to do. All right, so watch this, hustlers. Boom, bam, back. Now we are in the software Tactical Arbitrage. And you know what? Hold on. I said I was going to highlight my mouse. I didn't do it. And I'm going to do it now so you can follow along here. Let's see now. All right, now watch this. All right, now I'm highlighted. I don't know how highlighted that is. I could probably get a little better than that. But here we are in the software Tactical Arbitrage. Now watch what we do here. This is for, you know, anybody that's using the software. What you have to understand is to get the most out of the software, you have to understand what the software is doing for you. The software is not going to do the work for you. The software is going to put the data in front of you so that you can do the work much more efficiently than if you had to go out to all of these websites on your own. What websites am I talking about? Well, any website. Look at all these different websites. And this, you're talking 954 websites. Okay? So watch when we go into members access. Watch what happens when we start getting ready to do a search. You need to pick a store if you're going to do a product search. Well, which store would it be? Look at all these stores. Look at all these stores. Okay? Look, I'm just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Why? Because there's almost 1,000 stores that you can search from. This can be a little overwhelming. That's okay though. We'll get you to the point where you can get your results, but you have to be thinking properly so that you understand what this software is actually doing for you. Don't come here thinking that the software is going to do the work. Understand that the software is putting data in front of you. Your skill, your mission is to learn the skill to be able to evaluate data. Okay? Get your mind right, get your money right. Do you understand? You're evaluating data. The software ain't gonna tell you that this is a good deal, that's a good deal. The software is putting data in front of you. So, here's what you gotta understand. When we go out there and we start displaying the results, it's all about setting it up systematically the way you like to work with it so that you can go through the data. We clear? All right. Now you can see, if we come into my dashboard, I got 9 searches going right now. Now, what searches would that be? All right, we're going to go into queued searches, because in the search manager, you have your queued searches. Those are the searches that are currently running right now. Then you have your completed searches, okay? And then you have any searches that you saved and any that you scheduled. Yes, you can actually schedule searches to run whenever you want. That way you're taking advantage of automation. If you're a working class hustler like me, you gotta take advantage of automation. We're in the 21st century. We're gonna act like it. So watch this. So if you're looking in the queued and you want to know, okay, how many results have been pulled so far? This arrow, open that up, and you can see in this search, this is a multi-store search. Target, everything kitchens, Overstock, and Kohl's. 811 products added. Then we did a reverse search. You wouldn't be interested in that, but you can do. I sell Hamilton Beach, so I just did a search on Hamilton Beach. I sell crockpot. You can sell crockpot too, because they're not restricted, believe it or not. There's some good deals with crockpot. Okay. I sell Funko. Then there's another multi-store search that I got going. 194 Bed Bath and Beyond, Carter's, Dillard's, Everything Kitchens, Hot Topic. Dollar General, Kohl's, Michael's, and on and on and on it goes. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to start looking, because I want to show you how you would set it up to look at it. There's no one way to do it. You're going to set it up the best way you like, but understanding what you can do is the most important thing. So here, we're going to go view data. Now, once we start viewing data, let's see what happens here. Now, you got a couple of ways that you can start to filter things down, because when you start working your filters, that's when you put the things in front of you that you want, and you put it in a organized, systematic way. Okay. Now, for example, right here on the screen, you can start doing filtering. Now, you could go into the filter manager and you can do things there. I really don't need it, because right here, wherever you see a magnifying glass, if you click that, for example, gross profit, let's say you could set that to say you want at least, I'm going to say $10, and apply it. And then you'll see things change. Any magnifying glass that is green, I put something out there. Okay. Now look at this source. I don't want to source from eBay. I don't even want to look at it. So what I could do, I could come. I don't want Bonanza while you're there, while we're out here. I don't want eBay. Let's see. I don't want JCPenney. I don't want Kmart. Why? Because they never seem to have it in stock. Let's see. Is there anyone else that I don't want right now? I can't think of any. If we need to, we'll come back. I don't really like fries. Every now and then you can find something. Most of the time I don't. Apply that. You see this eBay right here? It went away. Now, what you could do, you see where it has brand? If there's certain brands that you know you can't sell, you can get them out of there. If you know you can't sell Barbie, don't even put it out there. Or what you could do is this. This is another way that I like to do it. Now, for example, I know I can't sell Lego. I'm taking that out of there. I know I can't sell Little Tykes. I'm taking that out of there. I can't sell OXO. Out of there. Let me see if there's... You probably can't sell Funko. Out of there. Now, watch this. We'll apply it. We'll let it do what it needs to do. And it might take a minute or two because the system is processing it. While that's doing that, you know what I'll do? I'll jump over the chat just to make sure I'm not missing the family here. What's the family talking about? JT Ungalan says, do you feel like you hit better leads using reverse versus regular? About the same, because once you know what stores tend to give you good leads, product searches using stores works well. For example, you guys know I love Kohl's. Kohls.com is so great. I mean, imagine walking into a store with $50 to the good already that the store gave you, $100 that the store gave you. Man, if you can't find something to sell with $100 free dollars, hustles, I don't want to hear it. Manchild says, hello, good sir. My uncle says you are so real. Now, coming from him, that's a compliment. Love you, Unc. All right, so now let's see if this thing sorted for us. Let's go back. Back. Now watch this. Watch what I do here. You see these little arrows? I don't know if you can see them, but they're arrows here. If you click on that, watch what happens. It's going to sort your brands. And that's going to be important for you because it's going to make things a lot easier for you. Let's see. See how you got, for example, say you could not sell this brand Circulon. Then you can just keep on moving. Everything that says Circulon, you just keep going. Okay? If you know you can't sell Cuisinart, maybe you didn't know, but you went to check restrictions and it said you were restricted, then you could just keep right on going. And I'll show you what I mean by that in just a second, but I gotta get my settings right. So just give me 1 second, hustlers. Oh. Okay. All right. All right. So here's what we're doing, hustlers. We're kind of talking you through the process of how to quickly go through. Now you see this button that says check restrictions. Remember, if you're a newbie or if you're a newbie just catching the replay, you're not just gonna come on Amazon and just sell whatever you want. They don't know you, they don't trust you, so you're gonna be gated. You're gonna be limited in a lot of stuff. This is where it gets you understanding how to sift through the info is going to be so important. So let's say and you see how I have, remember, you can set your columns up. I have the image at the store plus the Amazon image side by side. That way I can see, is there a match? Now if you click to see if you're restricted and it says you need approval, now you know anything under air hogs, you can keep it moving. All right, now you clicked here and it says good news. Your account has no obvious restrictions and there's no hazmat. Remember, guys, this is a step in your evaluation process. Number one, are you even approved to sell the product? If you're not, keep it moving. Now, if you are approved, okay, this says yes, you're approved. The next thing you're looking at is this column about how many estimated sales per month. What's the gross profit? What is the gross return on investment? If those look good, the next step is to see, is the product at the sourcing site, which would be belk.com, is it for the price that they claim? You should be able to get a pan for $15. They're selling for like $40 on Amazon, but it may not be in stock. This is how it goes, guys. So you'll go to the site, you'll let it load, and it says this item is currently out of stock. You can close that window and keep it pushing. All right. Sometimes you won't have a matching image, but you ain't approved in that anyway. Keep it moving. Next. Now this says that you're okay, but now let's look at these images. This don't look right. And look at, to be sure, you can read the title that's at Target and you can read the title that's at Amazon. Justice 2 Collector's Edition. See, this is the Collector's Edition. I don't know if this one is. Let's go out there. Let's see. That does not say Collector's Edition. Let's see something else. Let's go look at it on Amazon. That may be it. Let's see. I don't think so. Nah, if it doesn't specifically say Collector's Edition, we keeping it moving. All right. Now, some people will not sell as seen on TV. I don't recommend it, but I have done it. You know, and I've heard all kinds of people, oh, you gonna get in trouble. Listen, I don't have no problems with that, but I kind of got away from it because what I found out is the profit just wasn't there. So you see how we're just going down the line, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to finish out this page, then we're going to go look at an actual product that you will be able to sell. But it's important for you to see the process. This is work, hustlers. All right. Now this says, good news, you're approved. We're kind of looking at this. And you know what? A lot of people who might not be approved for Funko has this Funko Pop, and I notice a lot of times it's ungated. So, but remember that trick I taught you. All right, so now we said you're ungated. You should be able to get this at Target for about $18. I don't know if it's really selling for $75. We got to remember, this is just data. But if that were true, you could make, I don't know, $42.41, a 231% return on investment. I'd be surprised if it was even in stock. Let's see. And this is a Target exclusive, so it may actually be Oh no, it ain't here yet. Now, remember hustlers, remember, if it's not in stock and it seems like it's going to be a good deal, you got a choice. You could say, okay, it's out of stock, and you're moving on. Then you can consider that a waste of your time. Or you could say, I'm going to let the software tell me when this product comes in stock. So how would you do that? You would save this product to a folder. For example, watch this. I have a folder called Target out of stock, and I'll save it to that out of stock folder. Then I tell the software to let me know when that folder, whatever products come back in stock, and guess what? It'll send me a text message and it'll send me an email. Boom, bam, gone. See what I'm saying? This is the power of the software. Okay. So like I said, we're going to finish this page out. Then we're going to look and see if the product that I found for you is a good one. Okay. All right. So watch what happens here. We'll come over to view data. We'll come over to saved list. And then we're going to come to your folder. What's the name of your folder? You got it. Working Class Hustlers. This is where I put the products that I found for you. Let's see here. Check this out, hustlers. Check this one out. Now watch the evaluation on this. Where is it coming from? Target. What's the estimated monthly sales? 21. What's the gross profit? $1.27. I don't like it, but you got to understand something. When you're new, this is specific to newbies. The most important thing is to start getting some sales so that you know you can do this, so that you know that it works, so that you know that you're going to do the work and be consistent and be persistent. You're going to persevere through this. Don't get so caught up on, oh man, I'm only making $1.27. Okay. Just follow along. You can make the call if you want, but this could actually get you in motion, and that's what's important. So, are you restricted? No. Is it available for $9.99 at Target? Yes. Will they ship it? Yes. All right. Next thing. Is it really selling at Amazon for $21.52? Let's look at it. Now watch right here. You do not see an add to cart button. That means this listing is suppressed. All right. I like suppressed listings because now the customer can't just add it. Now the customer has to look and make a choice. But probably 90% of all transactions take place inside the buy box. So we're going to filter. And we're looking for prime and we're looking for new because that's who we're competing with. What am I looking at? I'm looking how much stock he has, Where's his price? So you can see you're around $21.52, but once he sells out, you're up to $21.53. Once he sells out, $21.53. Once he sells out, now you're up to $25 and he only got one. Then you're up to $26. So by the time you make the order, the product comes to you, then you get an order big enough to justify shipping in to Amazon because you need a big enough shipment to offset the cost of shipping, right? These are the types of things you got to think about, hustlers. Now watch this. This is going to be important. All right, so at this point, this is a go. But before I give you the links to this, let me show you something. Some of the hustlers, if I went into the chat, I bet you somebody already stole my thunder, and that's okay. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the ASIN. That's the number that Amazon uses as a stock keeping record. This is how they keep up with the product. Now watch what we do. We're gonna stick that ASIN in right here at the revenue calculator. You just go to Seller Central. Actually, you could just go to Google and type in Amazon revenue calculator, and there you have it. Now, what do we say? If we went with the price right here, we would be doing $21.52. We're going to say roughly it's going to cost about 50 cents to get into Amazon. I'm not going to figure your tax. I would have 6%. So we'll just put the $9.99 in there for that, knowing that we got to adjust that. Okay. We'll calculate it. Now, this says $2.02 is the profit. Okay. Now, which really isn't bad, but here's where I want you guys to pay attention. Hustlers, pay attention. Because I'm going to click on my Rev ROI and I'm going to see, is there a discounted gift card? See, I can get a discounted gift card and save 5%. Okay. Now, 5% doesn't sound like a lot, but here's the thing. It all depends. Every penny you save is a penny that you earned, right? So if you came down to $9.49 per unit, now you made $2.50. You know what I'm saying? Per unit. So if you bought 10 units, you see how that starts to add up? That's another $5 in your pocket. So you see, you don't always have to just go with the price that you're seeing right there. What's another way that you could save money? You see? Now, you can get another 1% if you used Rakuten. 1% cash back. You're buying anyway. Okay. What if you used Be Frugal? Nothing. Okay. But you see my point. You've got to be looking to see all the ways that you can save money. Make sense? All right. So let's go over, before we go back into searching, let me go over and check, see what the family's talking about. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. For the benefit of anyone who wants to look at the product, we'll drop the link in there. And we'll drop the link to Amazon in there. And remember, we're going into Q4. Hit the like button. Anybody who has not hit the thumbs up, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Help the hustlers, the working class hustlers of America. All right. Now hold on. So now we're going to get back into the search. So we left off right here. Now we'll go on to the next page. And we know we're probably gated in Hot Wheels. So we just move on. What's this? Micro Machines. No good. NECA is probably no good. These don't even match. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how this is a puzzle and this is a tankard. How did the software pull that out? I don't know. Ninja, I wouldn't sell, even though they say you can. I sold Ninja, and then I got a tap on the shoulder from Ninja. It was called a cease and desist. Our generation. Some of these you can sell, some of these you can't. This one you can. Estimated monthly sales 12, gross profit $32.68. 115% return on investment. Let's look at it, because it may not even be in stock, but you'd have to spend $27 and they would have to be selling on Amazon for like $86. So let's see. Da, 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 da. Out of stock near me, isn't eligible for shipping. Now, it may be available for you. Now, I don't know. I'm in Pennsylvania. You may be in Arizona. You know, those are the types of things that you have to remember. And that's significant to remember, so that you don't think that, okay, everybody's out there sourcing the exact same things. Some people don't have it available where they are. Okay. Let's see here. No good. Rescue Runts. I don't know that brand. All right, we'll hit the third page. What is this? That looks good. Estimated monthly sales 94, gross profit 1160, blah blah blah. But are there any in stock? This would be good if it was, because why? Because we're coming into Thanksgiving, right? Let's see. Now, this is from a third party, so don't freak out, because I'm saying I would still go for it. This is from a third party. This is not Walmart. This is someone that's allowed to sell on Walmart. I'm telling you, hustlers, I've said it before. I got approved to sell on Walmart, and what they put me through, let me know firsthand that they don't take no riffraff out there. You got to be legit. Okay? So, let's see, is it really on Amazon for $44.99? Suppressed buy box. Now you got to be looking. You got to be making sure. Okay, 24 ounce. Okay, I don't need to tell you that. You got to make sure that everything is matching. You would be the only person FBA right now, because there's no one else FBA. So this guy has 40 units, but he's shipping it himself. That's different. That's different. Okay. So I'm going to give the links to this. I'm going to save this because I might want to get those myself. But I'll just stick it out there in your folder for now. And I'll grab this link. See if I can figure out. Let's see. Let's get you that link. That's the Amazon. Then you got the Walmart link. Let's get you that. And let's move over here. Okay. So Leonardo says, what if I have to use a prep center? Do I have to look for a larger margin? Most definitely. Yes. Because you're going to lose some of that in your prep fees. Now remember, you won't be here. Let me show you something. That's a very good question. Remember, when you set up your search, and let's see what I can do. I want to show you. Okay, follow me, hustlers. So let's say you were getting ready to do a search. Down in your filters, you're going to filter that, you're going to filter that, you're going to filter that. See, this is the reason why you want to take the lightning course if you don't know. Now, you see this area that says cost and fees. You're going to put whatever prep center you're using. What does it cost for a standard product? What is the prep center going to charge you? for an oversized product? What is your prep center going to charge you to create a bundle? That way, listen, that way when you're looking at your results, it's already factored in what those fees are. So your results are going to look different from mine. Okay? When you go here and you go, hey, I want my gross profit to be 10, it's factoring in what you had to pay for your fees. You see what I'm saying? And what did I just click on? I lost something. I don't know. Anyway, wait, hold on. Where was I? Yeah. But the point is this. When you use the software, you're going to put in the filters what that would be so that you get the results that you need, factoring in your extra expense. Does that make sense? The software does that for you. Let me go back to my chat. Who did I miss? Uncle Carnell says, you ever had the price drop on Amazon as you were sourcing? No. Like, right as I'm in the act of sourcing? No, I haven't. But I'm sure it could happen because prices change on Amazon all the time. So yeah, I'm sure it could happen. Okay, let's go back and do some more searching. I don't know. Somehow I got lost somewhere. I don't know what I clicked on. Let's see. No good. What is this? All right, here we go. Estimated monthly sales 34. Gross profit 1280. Oh, I'm not showing my screen. Ha. Thought you was gonna catch me slipping. Got you, Jimmy. So what were we saying? You're approved. Estimated monthly sales 34. Now that's across variations. Don't worry about that. Gross profit 1280. Blah blah blah. 159. Is it in stock for $8 at Target? Is it in stock at Target for $8? Will they ship it or can you get it at the store? So here it is. And yes, they will ship it. Next thing. Is it on Amazon for $27.51? Now you got to look because when you read, it could be for more than one. Now, the first thing your eyes are going to see is $6.51. Oh, ain't no money in that. Wait. $6.51 plus $10.07 shipping. That's different. Okay. Now you got glow color pens and glow pens. So you got the pack of 3. So you go back to Target. There's your pack of 3. Now you want to go and look a little bit deeper. And this is temporarily out of stock. And this is coming from the UK. This is from the global store. So you could do even better. Now watch what I do here because I'm trying to see how many other people have this product. If you're using Tactical Arbitrage, you get an extension, a Chrome extension called the Hummingbird app. You click that, this box opens up. You click open in Tactical Edge. Tactical Edge is another evaluation tool inside of Tactical Arbitrage so that you can look a little deeper. I want to see, I'm looking in this section to see. Now, they have 1,000 in stock, but the thing of it is, I would still sell this because this is coming from the Amazon global store. So that's coming from, let's see, it must be coming from the United Kingdom based on what I'm looking at right here. Now I'm not sure. Let's see something. $7.99. Watch what happens here because there may not be no money in this. Yeah, there is. Yeah. All right. So here's what we'll do. We'll save this to the Working Class Hustler folder. We'll give this link to you. And that was the Amazon link. We'll give this link to you. That's the Target link. And Uncle Derek says, how many can you buy at a time? Well, number one, you want to make sure you buy enough to get free shipping. Now, the way you do that is typically once you pick one product and you start sourcing from that, whatever store that product was at, I try to do an entire haul from that one store. Most stores, your big box stores, if you spend $25, $30, you'll get your free shipping. Next, how many do you buy? Now, for example, I may do a haul from Target. So I'm going to be maybe buying 5 different items. And if I've never sold those items before, I'll probably try in the beginning with 3 to 5 just to test the waters. Now, here's the beauty of it. Once you've been doing this for a while, you'll have what you call replenishables. Those are items that you continue to source from the same place over and over. See, there are products that I buy from Target all the time. So as soon as I go into Target, I already know I'm spending probably $500. And then whatever new things I want to try, I just add them to that order. You see what I'm saying? Let me give you an example of, hold on, maybe I can. Maybe. Let's go with a closed batches. Okay, I'm going to show you the shipment that went out yesterday, just to give you an idea, because a lot of times people are wondering, all right, Horace, what did you do? Okay, now this is the shipment that went out yesterday, and you can see I sent out 14 different products, well, different SKUs, and it was a total of 157 products. This was the average sales rank of all of those. This was the net. If everything sells at the price that I set it at, that 157 products is going to bring me back almost $1,000, $981.30. But to get that $981.30, I had to spend $1,487.63. Okay, and the total value, sales price, $4,389.53. So you see how that works? Just to give you an idea, if you're going to do the kind of numbers that I do. Now, you don't have to do the kind of numbers that I do, you know, and you can decide, hey, I'm not happy with 20%. I want 100%. I want 300%. It's going to take you longer, but those deals are out there. Okay. Especially if you're doing retail arbitrage, meaning you're going to go into physical stores. That is going to be so good for you. You know, if I was in Chicago, there's just certain things you can only get in Chicago, and the people leave Chicago and they still want those things, especially if you're in the grocery and gourmet, which a lot of my stuff is in food. I sell things that you can only get in South Central Pennsylvania because I live around a lot of Mennonites and Amish, and it's just a weird area. And when people leave here and go live in Florida, go to Arizona, blah, 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 they still want that taste of home, the things that they grew up with, weird stuff, Lebanon bologna and all kinds of, you know, weird potato chips that nobody ever heard of. Okay, so now let's get back in. I'll show my screen in just a second. I want to get some stuff closed. I got way too many windows going out here. Okay. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me look at my time here. Look at this. We're already over an hour. You guys, the working class hustlers did it to me again. I spoil you. Check this one out. Check this one out. Now, this is from a site called tigerchef.com. You don't have that. You don't have that unless you have another software called Tactical Bucket. And let me show you what I mean with that. So let's say you were going to do a product search. And when you go to pick a website, you can open this up and you can start looking. And you notice some websites are highlighted in blue. You don't have access to that unless you have Tactical Bucket. Now, I'm not saying that you need Tactical Bucket because you got plenty. You got over 900 sites without it. But so does everyone else that has Tactical Arbitrage. So you might want something extra. Now, what was that site? It was called Tiger Chef. Let's go to the T's and look at that. Tiger There it is. Now, so here's what you're getting right now. You're getting a lead from a site that you couldn't even source. And if it's good for you, you're going to love this. So you got no restrictions. You got an estimated 44 sales. You got gross profit $17.46. You got 2230 return after fees. You got 361% return on investment. Can you buy it for $4.62 and sell it for $36.99? I don't know. That's a tough one, man. That's asking a lot. So the question is it at tigerchef.com for $4.62? Is it on Amazon for $36.99? Is it just one? Is it 10 inches? You see what I'm saying? These are the things. The pictures seem to match, right? Let's see. I see $4.62. I see it in stock. I see 10 inch. Go back. Now go to Amazon. I see 10 inch. I see number of items 1. I see $36.99. Now you got to make sure if the brand is Excelente, who's selling it? It ain't Excelente. See, if it was Excelente as the brand and you see Excelente selling it here, you're probably going to run into IP complaints, intellectual property, right? I don't see that. Here's what you could do. Who is this selling this? AVV's Best. Click on it. Go to his products. What else is he selling? Look at. And you know, while you're at it, you could reverse search his store if you wanted to. The software will allow that. That's a great way to find products. Okay? I'll show you how to do that in just a second. But, guys, I think this could be a good one. Now, let me see. I'm using a keeper chart. Don't worry about that if you don't have the paid version. What I'm looking at right now is I'm looking at averages. So in that blue column that says new, what's the average? 38.66 over the last 90 days. That way I can be confident that I'm probably going to be able to do this. Look at your other sellers and you would be the only person selling it FBA. This dude's got 753 units and he's only got 4 ratings. Wow. This dude is making money, I'm sure. But let me do this. Let's get you the link to Tiger Chef. Bam. Let's get you the link to Amazon. Bam. And I want to know, hustlers, who is able to sell that product. That is a good one. We don't get a lot like that. So, hustlers, y'all better be looking at this before I give it away on Wednesday, because I don't want to hear it. Okay, and then while you guys are doing that, oh man, holy smokes! I'm looking at the people who are participating in the raffle. Man, y'all don't mess around. You guys got the question, right? The question was, how many countries can you search with tactical arbitrage? I see a lot of answers out here, and I'm not sure they're right. But you know what? No, I'm gonna just shut my mouth. I don't bother nobody. Going about my long head. Let's see now. Is there any more before we have our raffle? Let's see. Is there any more? I want to see if I can give you another one because I'm always spoiling you. Actually, no. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just show you an example. Wait. Let me see what the family is talking about. Holy Bonkers is ungated. That's what I'm talking about. JT Ungated, Baldy Lake, 6+1. Okay. Good. All right, I'm going to show one more. Then we're going to wrap this up and have the raffle. Now, here's what I want you to pay attention to. Now, we're looking at this one right here. Watch this. Let me see if I can. Nope. Okay, I thought I could increase that size so I could show it a little bit better. All right, so we're looking at this Xbox game. Are you approved? Yes. How many monthly sales? 67 per month. That sounds great. Estimated profit 617. That sounds beautiful. Return on investment 32%. That sounds great. Is it in stock at Walmart? Yes, sir. And it's even sold by Walmart. Then you say, is it really selling for $36.99? Well, we'd have to look at all the buying options. It's suppressed. So we'll filter by prime, by new. Oh, yes, indeed. But then this is particular to video games. Video games are great for beginners. Great. Look at this keeper chart. Everywhere where you see tan, that's when Walmart, not Walmart. Everywhere you see tan, that's when Amazon had it in stock. They had it, out of stock. Had it, out of stock. Had it, out of stock. Had it. That's the type of graph you want to see. And every time they go into stock, the price goes down. Every time Amazon goes out of stock, the price goes up. But look at, you see this? You see that M? That's the rating on this one, because they come out with games and some of them may be rated M, and you got to make sure that the one you're looking at is rated M. Okay, now look at, because you had an image, look at that image said RP. That's different, so you got to make sure you got the right one. But it looks like you got M, and it looks like you got M. Okay, now this one is not. Well, yeah, it is sold and shipped by Walmart, but it's also sold and shipped by a third party as well. So let me drop you the links. You got Amazon. You got Walmart. Yeah, you talking about an estimated 67. I mean, I think we're doing all right, hustlers. I'm gonna kick it back over here to my chat and see what the family is saying. Okay. Manchild said, I was going to buy 10 of those pans, but the rank is in the 300,000s. Don't be fooled by that. I don't know how the pans was selling 21 per month and the rank was that high. Here's the thing. Here's what I want you to understand with that. The rank, you use that as a guide. The estimated monthly sales, you use that as a guide. Okay. I tell you what, stay with the channel and I'll let you know how they do, because I'm probably going to get some. And a lot of times very often the products I'm recommending or we're sourcing together, I'm buying them. What's going to happen is you're going to learn how to evaluate the data, use your gut plus experience. Okay, the experience is only going to come in time, but you have to get out there and you got to make it happen. Let me go back to that though. While some of the hustlers are looking at the video game that we just dropped, hold on, I'm gonna show my screen in just a second, but let me evaluate something here. One, two, three, four. Now here's another way you could do it, because you got a good point. Yeah, Drummer says you got to get your hands dirty, but he's got a valid point. So let's just look at something here. Now we're back at this product. Now check this out. This is where the paid version of Keepa could help you out. Now, let's see. September the 1st, you sold one for $39.96, and you can even see who that was. This ZBL Entertainment, right? That was on September the 1st. Then September the 8th, ZBL Entertainment. Then on the 16th, AVVS Best, and you can see $36.99. Then let's see, hold on, was both of those? Yeah, the 14th and the 18th. And you can see what the rank was at that time. The rank was 388,000, 386,000. So 374,000, 381,000. Now, and again, you can look, let's see. Now, here's where this is where more information, you can see when Amazon had it, you had all kinds. Now, again, this is back in 18 and 19. You had a lot of volume, a lot of velocity. But look at, so this is more data for you to evaluate. Amazon hasn't had it apparently since July of 2019. All right. I tell you, this is definitely one I'm going to move on. Another thing to look at, let's see something here. Yeah, what I'm looking at right now is the ratings of the other sellers that are out there. And these aren't real big guys, but I've seen them before. They're, you got to understand, when you got 88 ratings, trust me, you're lucky to get one person, probably in 50, that'll give you a rating. Okay. And then you better hope everything went well, because people are quick to give ratings when things go wrong. If everything goes great, they don't say nothing. So, and again, you have to make the final decision, but what I wanted to do is just give you some other ways, some other things that I look at. Guys, I'm telling you, if you go out here and you look at all of your sellers and nobody is FBA, that is going to make a difference. Okay. So you might be able to go FBA, and guess what? Look at, maybe you're okay making $10. Because here's what you want to think about. You notice you had a lot more velocity when the price was lower. Now, you can't go down that low, but those are things to look at, guys. All right, so who's ready to have the raffle? Because I done spoiled you so much. We're almost at an hour and a half. Look at that. 30 users or viewers and 30 likes. Guys, you are on it. You would break even on the video games, tax, you lose money. Okay, yeah, that happens. That happens. But don't forget, you're getting into the fourth quarter, so you might, we'd have to look over it a little bit more. But yeah, you got to do your own due diligence and make sure it's going to be a good deal. All right, so let's go over to the working class robot and have our raffle. Okay. Everybody ready? Drum roll, please. I think the robot's going to tell us something. The robot says, the working class robot says, JT Ungalan has won the giveaway. Congratulations to you. And as Don Corleone would say, someday, and that day may never come, I'm going to call upon you for a favor. Until that day, accept this gift on the day of my birthday. I know that wasn't good. I'm sorry. All right. JT, if we're not connected, what I'm going to say is text me. Text the number on your screen and let me know that you're the winner. We'll get you verified, and we will get you the latest list. As a matter of fact, remember, we do have working class hustlers. We do have the what to sell on Amazon leads list ungated, and it's in beta. That's why the price is that low. But just text me, get connected with me if you're interested in that, and we'll get you going. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, one of my best friends, we grew up together. He took one look at the logo that we had. He wanted to stop the live stream, man. He said it looked so bad. But yeah, he hooked us up. I'll let you know all about the work that he does. But remember, hustlers, if you haven't, make sure you subscribe. Hit that bell notification. Remember, we're doing 4 video uploads a week as it stands. That's going to change in their future, but that's okay. You just come on out here and get what you got coming to you. Remember, working class hustlers, you come out here, you say, hey, Horace, La Machine, give me what I came for. And if you don't get it on the video, if you don't get it on the live stream, then you ask for it in the comments. If you don't get your answer in the comments, you get connected. You get connected, and on this phone right here, you contact me and say, give me what I came for. And looks like someone's doing that right now. Oh, that's JT. Okay. All right, hustlers. And remember, this is what to sell on Amazon. Respecting your mind, your time, and most definitely your grind. Now, I done showed you how to go out there and get that paper. It's time to go get mine. Music! I gotta monitor this. Good night, everybody. Good night. Ow.